Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have not posted in a hot minute, but today I wanted to post get ready with me. I kind of want to talk about some things, just some things that are going on right now. I want to talk about what I've been up to, and I think I also want to go through like a couple makeup launches while I get ready. Today I'm going to use the ColourPop Orange You Glad palette because I was going through my collection and I realized that I really haven't used this all that much. I think I used it a couple times when it came out last year, but other than that I just have not used it, so I figured that might be something fun to do today. I already have my brows on and I have nothing on my skin. Obviously my skin's freaking out. It's around my time of the month, so my hormones are acting all crazy, so what are you gonna do? So I'll stop rambling and I guess just get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my eyes as I always do. I'm gonna start by priming with my Tarte Shape Tape. So obviously a lot has been going on since the last time I uploaded, in particular the Black Lives Matter movement. I will not be donating the AdSense because I don't get AdSense. So plus I am so broke. I have zero money. However, I just wanted to talk about how you can support the movement without spending money, because it's totally not necessary. You can go to protests if you feel unsafe going to protests. You can sign petitions, you can share posts, have discussions with family members. A couple weeks ago, I think like when the protests first started, I really got into it with my dad and there was a yelling match because he just wasn't really getting what I was saying. So having these continued discussions you know, with your loved ones that may have a differing opinion than you is really important, because, you know, once you guys are on the same team and they're finally, you know, getting on the bandwagon and understanding what this whole movement is about, if you get to that point, let's hope you do, then they can start educating their friends who might have had the same opinions that they used to have, you know what I mean? So in addition to having these, you know, conversations, you can also do things such as, in the beauty community, sharing the work of Black creators, tagging them in posts to be recognized by brands. That kind of thing is really important because there is still quite a lack of not even just diversity, but there's a lot of lack of Black creators on a lot of beauty brands feeds. For example, there was the ColourPop hashtag. I originally found out about it from jhosfine. She's like my favorite in the whole world. I love her. She brought it to my attention. I think it's the hashtag was ColourPop Me Black. If you hear that squawking, we have quails now. We rescued them, and yeah, so there's nothing I can do about that. I apologize. I know it's an awful sound, but you gotta do what you gotta do. They were gonna be killed, so we can't have that. But yeah, the hashtag was hashtag ColourPop Me Black, and it was to bring awareness to the fact that ColourPop was not really, among other brands as well, it's not just ColourPop, they were not sharing Black creators' work frequently enough. So I have some Black creators that I really enjoy. I'll share their accounts in the description box down below if you're interested. I could even put like their usernames for Instagram right here. So sharing their work, tagging them in posts, that's so helpful, especially in the beauty community, for keeping it close to like the beauty sphere. I think I'm first just gonna go into this shade here called Sunkist, and then a Black creator, oh, I forget her username. I think her name's Taj, I believe, but her username is something different. Hold on, I definitely searched her recently. Yeah, Taj Reed. I'll put her username here because I don't want to butcher it. I don't know really what it means, so I don't want to be rude. She posted a whole story about how Anastasia Beverly Hills has kind of treated her like garbage. There was a lot of unprofessionalism on the side of Anastasia Beverly Hills, on Norvina's part, and she brought this issue to light during all of the Black Lives Matter protests and awareness. So I'm pretty sure she had shared her story earlier and it didn't really get much attention, but this time it got a lot of attention from a lot of creators. I'm pretty sure like Chloe Morello, Desi Perkins. I definitely saw that Girl Shay XO comment. I'm trying to think. There's just a lot of big content creators, even Jackie Aina, who referred Taj to Anastasia Beverly Hills, commented in her support. Alyssa Ashley, that's another big name that came to her defense. So a lot of big creators came to her defense and was like, this is not right. Like, you cannot treat smaller content creators like that, which I agree with. And I personally have always found Anastasia Beverly Hills to be more of a shady, cliquey brand. I've had this issue with them for years. Although I don't have a personal issue with them, but like, that's just been my opinion of them. I've still bought their products in hopes that I would like be part of their clique and like be accepted by them, but it's never really worked. And now that I see how they're treating other small content creators, it just really rubs me the wrong way and makes me like not want to buy their stuff. Additionally, they've been launching way too many eyeshadow palettes, so I stopped buying them. I used to like be an avid collector of Anastasia eyeshadow palettes, and now not so much. I might buy the Jackie Aina palette, but that would probably be my last Anastasia Beverly Hills purchase, except for brow products, until I can find like a good dupe for them. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But I just don't want to, I don't want to support that, you know? Furthermore, I guess after that post started gaining traction, I'm also just going in with Sunkist again, but this time on a fluffier brush just to kind of blend it out more. So after that post gained a lot of traction, Norvina reached out to Taj and was saying, explaining what went wrong and kind of apologized, but was also kind of gaslighting, and she pretty much claimed ignorance on the entire situation. I think I'm gonna take a mix of Sunkist and then a mix of this one, what's this called? Mimosa Mami. I'm gonna mix them and just kind of place them on the outer corner. So yeah, Norvina claimed ignorance yet again to what had happened to her, even though I'm pretty sure she was CC'd on some of the emails or something like that. I don't know, man. That's just super shady, and it's not the first time Norvina has claimed ignorance on anything scandalous that happens in her company. For example, like when Anastasia Beverly Hills collaborated with Roden & Fields and she claimed that she didn't know that Roden & Fields was a multi-level marketing company. There's no way that you don't know that. There's no way that you don't research a brand that you're collabing with as a brand. There's no way that people in that company, even if it wasn't Norvina herself, there's no way that nobody did their research. There's no way. And I've just heard like whispers of shady practices from ABH just in the beauty industry. I don't know how much of it is true, so I don't like want to go ahead and spread, you know, false information. That's not what I'm here to do. But I do think it's worth noting that Norvina apologizes and then claims she had no idea what was happening. And she's done that time and time again, and quite frankly, I think it's super unprofessional. So yeah, I don't know how much I'll be supporting them anymore. Not that I was really like a super diehard ABH fan lately anyway. So there are just so many other brands to support, especially right now. You want to support Black owned brands. I want to spend my money elsewhere. That scared the crap out of me. That was, there's an ice cream truck outside. But that music really scared me. Oh my goodness. I've been listening to a lot of true crime podcasts, and that music was super creepy. So I've been listening to true crime podcasts, and I've been so jumpy lately. It's been crazy. Like, I've been convinced that I'm going to die like multiple times. So also, it's a bit early for ice cream. Oh, it's noon, I guess. So then I'm gonna take this color, Tangerine Dreams. It's a really pretty, like, warm-toned goldy orange, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid. I put a layer of my Kylie Cosmetics Skin Concealer in the shade Shell, just as a little bit of a tacky base. So yeah, I want to try some Black-owned brands, and I just kind of want to give them a quick shout-out, and I'm gonna definitely be posting with their products soon. So instead of supporting a brand like Anastasia Beverly Hills, I will be supporting smaller indie brands, indie type brands that are Black owned. A couple brands that I really want to try more of, Beauty Bakery. They're not so much indie brand, especially because they're in Ulta now, but I got their flower setting powder and really enjoy it. I do like my Laura Mercier powder a bit better, but that one is a really good option, and the packaging is so cute. Like, no one beats Beauty Bakery packaging. A couple other brands that I want to try. OPV Beauty. I think they're UK based, so I really want to try them. I'm hoping I can find a way to shop their products in Canada. I've also heard incredible things about Color Drain, especially their eyeshadows in the past, and just I never really bought their stuff, so I'm definitely gonna try their stuff soon. I also really want to try Mented Cosmetics. Jackie Ina always posts about them on her in her videos, and their stuff looks really pretty. Black Up, I think they're in Sephora. That's another brand that I think I kind of want to show some love to, because I don't hear a lot about them in the beauty community, so that's another brand that I would really like. I have a whole list on my phone. Obviously, Fenty Beauty, one of my favorite brands, will continue to support them. Pat McGrath, you guys can support her brand if you want to. I would absolutely love to try her products, but they're not cruelty free, and that's kind of my biggest shtick and, you know, purpose. So her brand I will not be trying, but I highly encourage you to if, you know, you're not a strictly cruelty-free product buyer. Her products, though pricey, I don't think I've heard like a bad thing about them. So next I'm going to use my KVD tattoo liner just to do a thin line. Do I want to do a thin line? Yeah, I'm gonna do a thin line just across my lash line just to hide my fake lashes. Another indie brand, or it's not so indie, but it's black owned, that I really want to try is Oma Beauty. I've heard such good things about all of their products. I just don't know how to get it because I'm pretty sure Ulta doesn't ship to Canada anymore, and I'm so confused about it. I don't know why they stopped doing that. So I used to love that eyeliner, but I think they might have changed the formula. I don't know, there's something different about it, and I'm not enjoying it. For my face, I'm gonna start off with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Yeah, as I film this, it is, I think, June 15th. Yeah, it's Monday, June 15th, and I'm still not allowed to work. So that freaking sucks. Beauty salons are allowed to open, but specifically not makeup artists, because I guess you get too close to clients, like face to face, which makes sense, but it still really sucks because I have no income right now, and I have a bunch of wedding deposits to pay for that I just can't right now. It's been a little stressful, but it's okay. There are definitely worse problems in the world, like I can afford my rent and stuff, so it just kind of sucks, you know, not being able to work. It's boring. I know a lot of America is opening up. I just don't know what the right answer is, but I want to work. For foundation, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the shade Alabaster, and I used to not like this foundation until I tried this combination with the Hollywood Flawless Filter underneath. This foundation looks really good on me. So I'm glad I found a way that I can like use this, because I used to not use it at all, so that's good. Anything that's a bit too drying for my skin, I just put the Hollywood Flawless Filter under it, and it usually works out, you know? Coils are being so loud today. I don't know why they're talking so much. I'm trying to think of any other updates, but I just haven't really been doing anything because I haven't been working. I've been doing a lot of painting. I was thinking about maybe starting an Etsy shop with my paintings, but I don't know if anyone would buy them, and I'm kind of embarrassed because like I'm new to painting. I mean, I would make them super affordable, but I've been painting other people's pets because I feel like who wouldn't want a nice painting of their animal, of their favorite furry friend, you know? So I've been painting my friends' pets for practice and just seeing if I can like build a wide enough portfolio for, you know, people to want to purchase. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to brainstorm other ways online that I can make some extra cash, because the Canadian emergency response benefit's just not cutting it anymore. It's just not. I'm ready to work again. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm super grateful, but I just want to make my own money instead of relying on the government. So I feel like I had so much that I wanted to talk about in my head, and now I don't remember any of it. I don't know what concealer I should use. I haven't been as into Tarte Shape Tape because I just feel like it's just a bit too drying right now for me, and I'm almost completely out of my Catrice Liquid Camouflage. Like, it doesn't look like I'm almost out, but it's pretty much gone. It's just what the little that's left is just coating the sides. So I should probably get rid of that. Ooh, I guess I'll use my Kylie Skin Concealer. Oh, I did want to talk about some makeup launches. So why don't we spill a little tea about what I think about that? Revealed e.l.f. Cosmetics Retro Paradise Collection. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, I just saw this. This just popped up on my feed on Trend Mood. Oh, I got a new phone too. I got an iPhone 11, which is really nice. So that is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Collection. How pretty is that? Wow, e.l.f. has been killing it lately. So yeah, e.l.f. has been killing it. They had their J Kissa collab, which I haven't been to Walmart in a hot minute because the lines are so long to get in. So I haven't been to see if it's at my Walmart, or I don't even know if it was just e.l.f. online. But regardless, her collection looks super beautiful. I also know that it was really well received in the beauty community. A lot of people were excited for it. And you can't go wrong with another rainbow palette, you know? Oh, and there's lip glosses in this collection too by e.l.f. Wow. Huda Beauty has a new setting spray called Glow Cocoa, and it's hydrating. I bet you it's heavily scented, so I won't be buying that one. All of Huda's products that I really enjoy are all the ones that are not super scented, I find. Her scent is just way too overpowering for me. Like, I just can't. It just smells like chemically hairspray, you know? You know when you're doing your hair and you just take in a big whiff of hairspray by accident? That's just like what it smells like. It just smells like a big accident. To set my face, I'm going to use the Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder. I got an email recently from the KVD Vegan Beauty PR team wanting to put me on their PR list because they used to... I was on their PR list, and I'm also just using this powder to run it all over my face. But yeah, I was on their PR list, but they used to use an agency to do their PR for Canada, and then they stopped doing that. So they're gonna send me some stuff, I think, for review purposes. I'm very surprised because pretty much every review that I've posted has not been great. Because I'm just honest, you know, like there were some of the products that I just really didn't like, and some of them I really, really do. But I don't know. I thought I was taken off their PR for a long time, but apparently they just switched from having an agency to doing it themselves, I guess, internally as a brand. I guess that's fine. I don't know. I feel a lot better using them now that Kat Von D is no longer associated with them, because that was just something that was just weighing on me, you know? Like, it is just makeup at the end of the day, but at the same time, it really is a political statement nowadays, which beauty brands you use and associate with. It is very much... maybe not so much political, maybe a little bit, I don't know. It's a statement though, like I feel a lot better using them now is what I'm trying to say. And I hope I like whatever they launch and send it my way, because I don't like giving negative reviews, you know? So yeah, I thought I was taken off PR for a long time, but apparently that's not the case. And I'm going to take my ColourPop brush again with a little bit of that Sunkist shade and just run it under my eyes. Other than that though, like the Kat Von D thing, my inbox has been pretty empty. I think that's just because of the pandemic, really. You know, a lot of brands can't really afford to pay influencers for work right now, which makes sense. Okay, so I just did my mascara and lashes because I can't really talk while I do that. I just used the House of Lashes. These are Noir Foam Inks, but I don't know what style because they don't put it on the box, which is super annoying. But I think I'm just gonna move on to my complexion products. First, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Into Sun. I do like this bronzer, like I really like the tone, but I find this formula really stiff and not very pigmented. So I find I have to pile a lot on to get it to show up. Like I really dip my brush in there and that's all that's coming off. I would rather this than a bronzer be too pigmented, but I just find that this formula is just a tad, just a smidge too stiff. Also, I just opened my phone and saw that Morphe has a new collection coming out with Coca-Cola. It's a Morphe and Coca-Cola collaboration. First of all, I don't drink Coke, so I don't really care. But if that's not the tackiest eyeshadow palette I've ever seen, I don't know what is. like the silvers and the reds. It's just, it's not a vibe. And the shades of brown all look the same. That just doesn't seem like it's something I'd be interested in. Comes with a brush set too. It looks like lip glosses and some loose highlighters. Maybe I'd be interested in trying the loose highlighters, but that's about it. See, I really gotta like work it in there to get any type of color payoff. Again, I would prefer this to a bronzer being too pigmented. My brain's just not working today. Like, I swear my brain knows it's Monday even if we're in quarantine, you know? I do love the tone of this bronzer though. I think I would repurchase it just because the color is so good. I really want to use a ColourPop blush, the Kathleen Lights collab, but my cat's sitting on my blush palette, so can't move him. He's a precious angel, you know? So instead I'm just gonna go with this ColourPop blush in the shade Fresh and Peachy. It's just a fresh and peachy blush. Urban Decay just launched a new palette. It's the Ultraviolet. Did you hear like my voice shake while I was like patting that in? The Ultraviolet palette, Naked Ultraviolet. I like the concept and I think it's a pretty palette. I mentioned this on my Instagram stories, but I don't think that they should have called it Naked, you know? Like, I just really don't get the concept, I guess is what I'm saying. For highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Becca Vanilla Quartz, which I also hit pan on. So exciting. I really love this highlighter though, so I don't really want it to be used up. Fenty Beauty is coming out with, oh no, that's not Fenty, that is Huda. Okay, I know Fenty has a version as well. Huda came out with Silk Bombs, which are, oh no, they're different products. Fenty came out with really sheer like lipsticks, like sheer glossy finish, whereas Huda Beauty came out with Silk Bombs that are lip balms that are plumping. So they are different concepts. I'd be interested in both of those actually. Definitely more so the Fenty one though, because sheer lipstick is just everything. I love it so much. As I mentioned earlier, the J Kiss palette was a big deal in the beauty world. There was a lot of hype around that launch. I'm just gonna use my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Mist. I'm also just using the Flower Beauty lipstick in the shade Naked Blush. I love this formula, it's really nice. Charlotte Tilbury came out with, no, that's not interesting. I saw that, I think it's Charlotte Tilbury. Is it Charlotte Tilbury? Yeah, I think she came out with bronzer. She came out with 4 shades. I really think that shade range needs to be extended. It didn't go very dark. For gloss, I'm gonna use this ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Fresco. This came out with their Main Squeeze collection last year. Look how much is left. I don't like limited edition things because then I get attached. This is kind of like NARS Orgasm in a lip gloss form. It's really pretty. And that's the completed look. It's really pretty. Super bright, super summery. I'll zoom you in on the eyes. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty simple, but I like how it turned out. I just want to quickly see if there's any launches I forgot about. Oh, that new Milani fruit collection. Looks like a lot of fun. They have some really nice bright eyeliners that look fun. Don't know how the formula is on those because a lot of the times bright liners are really cracky. What I'm most excited about is the Fruit Fetish Make It Last spray. So they're scented setting sprays and I'm a sucker for anything fruit scented. So I'm really excited to try that. Juicy Boost, who is that? Oh, that's with Colored Rain. That's a black owned brand. That could be really interesting. I don't think they've revealed what it looks like. I think they've just revealed packaging. I'll have to keep following that closely. What's this? Oh, that is a really weird mascara wand. Urban Decay Lash Freak. Gives more volume and length with an innovative applicator. I don't know how that would work because that's not going to get between any lashes, that smooth side. I don't know. That might be a fun like little review item though, you know? Fenty, yeah, the Fenty Beauty. So hers are called the Slip Shine, her sheer lipsticks, and they look really pretty. They're sheer shiny lipsticks, which is right up my alley. So I'll take 10, please. Okay, I think that's pretty much all the launches I wanted to discuss. There's just been a couple fun ones now that we're starting to get back into the swing of things. ColourPop obviously launched their tie-dye collection. The eyeshadow palettes look pretty, but I don't think I'll place an order. I'd be tempted, but I'm just on such a strict budget right now that Probably not, let's be honest. I have lipstick on my teeth already. I've had this lip color on for like 5 minutes. Anyways, I am going to get on with the rest of my day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please leave any comments below for any requests you have for future videos. I really like spilling tea. I like, you know, discussing launches, talking a little smack, because that's what I do. Anyway, so I am going to go about the rest of my day. I'm probably just gonna paint all day, honestly. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.